Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. My name is Coach MJ from Limitless, and today we're going to do a super high intensity training. I know this hasn't been a lot of movement going on recently, so we're just going to slowly ease into it. So we're going to start off with a warm up for our full body training. So we're going to do our hip flexor stretch here. We're just in a position. We're going to drive our hips forward, feeling that stretch on the hip flexors. Right. So spend about 15 to 30 seconds on this side here just to feel that tightness relieve a little bit. Slowly ease into that stretch, so no need to rush for your stretching. And switch legs. You can do a drive and hold, or you can do pulses, whichever feels most comfortable for you. Okay, next we're just going to do our shoulder carts. So hands to the side here, thumbs facing out. Slight squeeze on the finger on the hands, and you're just going to raise your hands. As you raise it, this way you're going to rotate externally. When you reach the top, you're going to rotate your thumb internally and bring it back down to your side. So we're going to do that for 3 rounds each arm. So externally rotate. At the top, we're going to internally rotate, bring it down. So you're going to start to feel every crook and cranny on that shoulder. So slowly ease into it. No need to rush the movement, just a nice gentle squeeze. And we're going to switch to the other arm. It's the same thing. So externally rotate as we come up. When we reach the top, we're going to rotate inwards. So internally rotate there, bring it down. Some more. This will increase blood flow into the shoulder straight before we go into any shoulder work today. Great. Now we're going to go into our hip and shoulder complex here. So we're just going to get into a deep squat position here. You're going to wedge your elbow into your knees, pushing that, opening your knees up. And then you're going to take your hand and you're going to rotate up to the sky, point, and you're going to rotate it back down. So as you're doing this, make sure you look into your hand to ensure that not only your head, but also your entire shoulder rotates with your head. You're going to do a total of 10, so 5 on each side. So maintaining that squat position, still pushing through with that elbow on that knee, just opening it up for your squats for today. So this was a good exercise, especially if you feel a little tight around the hips or around your lower back. So this helps increase blood flow on those certain areas. Okay, all right, so for today we're going to be working for 30 seconds and 30 seconds rest. So every minute on the minute. So you work for 30 seconds, you rest for 30 seconds. Your rest time is in between your exercises. We're going to keep it straight and simple. We're going to have 3 exercises for our first block, which will be our bodyweight squats, right? And then our press-ups. After that, we'll head into our jumping jacks. So just 30 seconds of jumping jacks, just to get the heart working a little bit. Right? No need to straightly jump into it. This is a super high intensity training, but we also have progressive overloads throughout the week, so we don't need to kick it off the gate straight off. Okay, so for now I'm going to demonstrate each movement. So the first one is a bodyweight squat. So just hands to your chest wherever it's comfortable. You can have it above your head, you can have it pointing forward. I like to have it on my chest here. My feet are shoulder width apart, and then my knees are also pointing slightly outward, right? So that allows me to go into a slightly deeper squat without compromising my knees. Okay, so we're just going to do about 5 reps here. Making sure that we stay upright during the whole movement, okay? We're dragging the knees out, getting nice and low. And that's our squats. Next, we're gonna get into our press-ups. So for the press-ups, you can do this on your feet or on your knees. I'm gonna demonstrate both. So for your knees, you're gonna have your knee on the mat, and you're gonna have your feet up behind you here. And you're gonna have your hands slightly shoulder width apart, and then looking forward, racing through that back, squeezing through that core and those glutes, and you're gonna come down as low as you can and press. And down and press. You wanna make sure that your shoulder, your elbows, and your wrists are all stacked together. That's how we create a strong joint. Next will be your regular press up. So same thing, squeezing through the scapula, squeezing through the core and the glute, looking forward, nice and relaxed. And you're just gonna come down and press. Come down and press. Come down and press. Alright, and for our last exercise in this block, we're gonna have our jumping jacks. So very straightforward. We're just gonna jump around. Okay? So we wanna make sure we have a big start here. So we're just really stretching out. So this will challenge us in terms of jumping as high as we can, getting a longer range of motion, right? And just this, we want to make sure that we're going through that movement all throughout. Okay, before we start, you're also going to need your water. Make sure that you stay hydrated. You're also going to need a stopwatch for your reference. So your stopwatch will help you keep in track of when you're working, when you're resting, and when we get through each and every set. Okay. All right, so we're ready to kick it. We're gonna start off our first workout, bodyweight squats for 30 seconds rest, nice and easy tempo. The great thing about this is you control your tempo. You work how hard you wanna work for 30 seconds. If you wanna push it, you can push it. If you wanna taper back a little bit, you can and you may. All right, so we're gonna kick it in 3, 2, 1, and 30 seconds of work. Stay nice and upright, creating that tempo. Get your own rhythm, so everybody will be squatting at different speeds, and everybody will be squatting at different ranges. So just make sure you do what's best for you and what you're comfortable with as we progress through this exercise throughout the next few weeks. Stay upright, we've got 5 more seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so now we're resting. Part of your rest as well is when you get into the precision for your next exercise. So getting into your press-up position, maybe with about 10 seconds left. That will be optimal so that when you hit that minute, you will be right ready. 30 seconds of work, right? Get them down and ready, and then off you go. So we've got about 8 seconds here. We're getting ready. 2, 1, and working. 30 seconds. Making sure that your elbows, wrists, and your shoulders are all stacked together. You're just pressing for 30 seconds. Got 15 seconds of work, squeezing through those glutes, squeezing through those quads. Make sure you have a nice stable foundation. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay, nice and easy. 2 exercises done, we've got 1 to go. So once you complete all of your exercises, that will be 1 round. Okay, we're gonna do this for 5 rounds. Nice and easy. Okay, 10 seconds, and we're gonna do 30 seconds of jumping jacks. Again, jump as high as we can. Get that big range all throughout. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Seconds down. You can speed it up if you want to make it a little bit more challenging. Also jump a little bit higher. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Alright. Okay, so that's 1 round done. We're gonna get into our second round soon. Make sure you get some quick water break in between. Also, make sure that you're in a well-conditioned room, so you don't want the room too stuffy, too hot, too cold. You can always kind of adjust that as you go on. Okay, we're gonna get back into a squat. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and squat. Make sure you stay upright. We want the weight to be mostly on your heels. Your breathing tempo the same. Okay? Got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. Have some water. Make sure you get some water and stay hydrated. Okay, 15 seconds and we're gonna get into our press up position. For this set, I'm gonna show you guys how to do it on your knees, okay? And how to make sure that you keep a strict form. We're going 3, 2, 1, and press. So that's 10 seconds down. Keeping your feet above you, keeping your feet off the floor, squeezing through your glutes, squeezing through your core. We've got 5 seconds. 2, 1, and time. Okay. So I'm showing you the 2 different variations for our squats, for our press-ups, and then we're gonna get into our last exercise for this round, which is the jumping jacks. So nice and easy. Again, you control the tempo, so you go with how you wanna go. If you wanna push yourself, if you haven't moved in a while, now it's a good time to push yourself. Nice and easy exercise. 3, 2, 1, and we work. "15 seconds down." Make sure you're jumping as high as you can. You can speed it up if you want to. You've got 5, 3, 2, 1, time. All right. Okay, make sure to gather yourself. Okay, slow down your heart rate. I know 30 seconds sounds like it's not a lot, but when you push yourself through that 30 seconds of rest also isn't a lot. So if you're not, on tip-top shape, take your time, okay? Don't rush into it. We're going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. The good thing about this is in your 30 seconds of work, you're working how you want to work, okay? So nobody's pushing you. You don't need to match my tempo. You don't need to go rep per second, okay? You just do like 10 really, really slow ones, as long as you're in control and you're comfortable with your squats. About 5 seconds left. 3, and time. Okay. So far, I'm feeling quite warm, so this is a good sign that I'm working pretty hard. Okay, so you should be slightly out of breath. That's when you know your heart rate is up. Okay, we're going in 5, 3, 1, and we're working. That's 10 seconds down. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. Last exercise of our round 2, okay? Okay, 10 seconds before we start. Got 5, get ready. 3, 2, 1, and we're working. So keep that tempo, keep that rhythm. Nice and high, long arms, long arms. Nice. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. All right. Readjust with that. Okay, we're getting into our third set for this round. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we're going. Driving with your knees out. Okay, keeping the chest nice and high. Squeezing your glutes to the top. 15 seconds down. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right. Okay, now's a good time to get water. Okay, we are going to take a few seconds off our rest to get into our press-up position. About 5, 3, 2, 1, and we're pressing. Keeping that core nice and tight. Big presses off the floor. Almost as if you're trying to bounce off the floor. And time. Whew. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting a good work in. Nice and simple. This is what I mean by simple. By fitness is very simple. Okay, you just gotta take your exercise, you work, you rest, you work, you rest, and you'll get your heart pumping. So try it out. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we're going. Keeping that chest nice and high, nice and bouncy calves, bounce feet. 15 seconds to go. Yep. 5, 3, 1, time. All right. Getting a sip of water here. You need this. Okay. This is round 4. And here we go. Nice and high chest. Evenly spread the weight on that foot. 15 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Time. Good work. If you made it this far, you're killing it, okay? You're killing this shit. Okay, into our press-ups. Okay, and there's no shame in regressing, okay? If you need to get on your knees for your press-ups, go ahead and do that. We still want to make sure that you're working, okay? Rather than breaking form. 3, 2, 1, and keeping your feet off the ground, okay? Shifting your weight to the front and squeeze. And press and squeeze. Good. 15 seconds to go. Less than 10 seconds. 3. Time. Okay. So, if you guys watch the playback for this, you'll see I regress for this set. And that's good, because I'm showing you what's true. Showing you what's doable and what's not. Also, that I didn't want to sacrifice my form for trying to do a push-up, because I'm meant to be super strong, which I am. Come figure it out, but yeah. 30 seconds, jumping jacks, and here we go. So no shame in regressing. As long as we're getting through the workout, that's fine. Okay? Nice and wide hands. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. All right. Heading into our last round. Last set, best set. Whew. I don't know what you guys thought. This is giving me a proper workout, which is good. That's what it's supposed to be. 10 seconds, and we're heading into our last set. Last one for the road. Whether you're kicking this off for the week or you're kicking off your weekend, doesn't matter. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice. Nice and high. Keep your chest nice and proud. Okay. Drive your knees outwards. Nice. 10 seconds of work to go. This is when you'll feel the burn, okay? You're gonna push through this. This is the last one. 3, 2, 1, time. All right. See this landing? Perfect. Last set of press-ups, okay? This is a really good way. Some of you guys out there looking for a pump for your chest, this is it. This is the pump. And we've got 10 seconds to go. Big breath. And we're gonna kick it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pressing. Pressing. Keeping your shoulders, elbows, wrist, stacked. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Tight through the glutes. 15 seconds to go. Less than 10 seconds. And time. Woo! Last exercise, last exercise. Into our 30 seconds jumping jacks. So this is it. This is home stretch for us, baby. This is what's gonna cap our workout. We're gonna do a bit of a cool down after, okay? Just to get everything nice and loose. 50 minutes for a killer workout. Where else can you find that? It's just pretty easy. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This is your last exercise, so give it your all. You need to jump higher. Okay? Increase your tempo. Go for it. Just make sure you're breathing all throughout. We don't want you to pass out, alright? 15 seconds to go. Less than 10 seconds. Stay with me here. Here, 5, 3, and time. Alrighty. I'll give you guys a few seconds to catch your breath. Obviously, I've got to catch mine too because we gave it really hard to workout. So, get your water, okay? Get some really good hydration in. If you got some electrolytes, you can. Some Gatorade, some Bacardi Sweat. This is not a paid advertisement. I just like them. All right. Okay, so it takes about 2 minutes for our heart rate to come back down to our baseline. So we're just gonna take this time to do a couple of breaths. Okay, we're just gonna do 5 big breaths. Slow it down a little bit. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and that should help regulate your heart rate. So first breathe in, and breathe out. So big breath. And number 2. And 3. Into the nose, out of the mouth. And 4. Last one. Big breath in, big breath out. Okay, so your heart rate should be a little bit slower now. Okay, so it's not going to be optimal baseline, but it is way slower than if you were doing your jumping jacks and your squats. So we're just going to slowly do our pull down stretches. Okay, so for your quads, again, we're just going to get into that hip flexor position again, and that kneeling hip flexor stretch. Really feeling that stretch of that quad. If you can't feel it, you need to tuck your tailbone under. Yeah, you're just going to feel a slight activation on the knee that's below you. Okay, and then after that, you're going to draw it forward. Slight stretch. Okay, no need to go too deep. Right, we don't want to tear that thing up. So you just want to keep it nice and easy. Okay. Good thing is you control your stretch. Okay, no one's there to push you. Right, no one's there to make you go deeper when you shouldn't go deeper in your stretches. So keeping that gauge by yourself. Take a couple big breaths here as well. Help slowing down the heart rate. Okay, you're gonna switch. Ooh, it's a good stretch. It's one of my favorite stretches. Gets that hip flexor, those quads, right? Those are essentially what we use for our squats, which is really good. Another good thing why I like this type of training is because each exercise has different demands or energy demands on your energy level system. So, you know, like your squat might be a little bit more taxing compared to your press-ups, and then what your jumping jacks demand also is very different. So that's the fun bit of this, is your heart rate's always guessing. So again, if you need like a reset, a booster, get you off of quarantine, or while you're in quarantine and stay tip-top shape, this is one of those things that will be good for you, because, you know, just switching it up a little bit. You know, it's never the same thing. If you only squat for like 5 reps, your body will get acclimated to that, especially if you don't have enough weights in your quarantine homes or your hotels. This will be good for that. Okay, just a good stretch there. Next, we're just gonna stretch our chest. So nice and easy. We're just gonna lay down on our stomach here, nice and flat. We're gonna take our right arm, we're just gonna straighten it here, and then we're gonna face our head to the left. So right arm's flat, left arm looking to the, your head's looking to the left. And you're gonna press off your left arm until your body rotates. So you're gonna feel that stretch on your chest and a little bit on your biceps. So just ease into it. Okay, we're stretching, we're not trying to rip the chest apart. Okay, so just hold here for a few seconds. Nice, big breath, big inhale through the nose, big exhale through the mouth. And we're switching sides. Good. Looking left arm straight, right arm looking to the right side, your head looking to the right, and your right arm's pressing right in front of you. Okay. Lastly, and give yourself a big thumbs up, because you just absolutely put yourself through a good workout, right? Didn't take too much, didn't take too long, okay? You challenge yourself in different levels today, both in your squat, your press-ups, and your jumping jacks, and your energy level, your energy systems development. So you have different levels of demands on your cardio capacity, which is good. We want to always keep the body guessing a little bit, you know, unless you're training for something specific. If you have any more questions, feel free to shoot us a DM on WhatsApp, Instagram, or you can email us at info@limitlessgym.com.hk. We would love to answer your questions. We also have different other programs for this. So if you're interested in mobility, a bit of emotional fitness, we also have those available, and a wellness workshop on Wednesdays. So if that's something that you're interested in, we want to mix it a little bit. You can DM us on those infos that I mentioned before. Again, Instagram, WhatsApp, and also you can email us at info@limitlessgym.com.hk. If you have no more questions, that's me. Peace out.